Even when you put your sheet out at retreat in those early days, were you specifying your interest in working with people with anxiety or depression at that time?
Actually, I still do to this day specify that as one of the main things that I do and that I'm really interested and passionate about, among some other things, because I really do. This system is so applicable to every possible aspect in life that I enjoy working with all kinds of situations, but that is a passion of mine.
So I'm curious, Rose, since you mentioned that you got such great benefit for anxiety and depression when you started practice, and you mentioned that you really like working with others who are struggling with that, what would you say are some of the benefits you've seen someone else, other students get as you're working with them, specific to their anxiety and depression?
Yeah, I've worked with several people one-on-one with these very specific issues, and one man that I worked with probably about 10 years ago, that situation really stands out for me because he came to me with severe anxiety and depression and had taken medications, was working with a psychiatrist, which I made sure that he was before I worked with him, and just was struggling very, very deeply. So I found with him, I had not worked with anybody with that kind of issue before, even though it was one of my passions. And I think what I really remember about that is that we, with some very simple techniques, working with rest, working with his emotions, and so on, that all of a sudden, this profound anxiety in his chest and the depression started to break up for him. It became fluid. It was like a flow. It became restful. And I witnessed him start to change his relationship to that. And it was eye-opening for him. And I just felt so inspired because the effectiveness of this particular technique.